Hi, my name is Mark Pines, and this is the Insider's Guide to Therapy. Today, a serious topic: filing a complaint against a therapist. Sometimes things go wrong. Today, we'll explore when you should file a complaint, what that will look like, and when you may consider not filing a complaint. There is a lot of vulnerability inherent with being a client. If there is a power differential between a therapist and a client, and the onus lies heavily on the therapist to treat that with care. Unfortunately, that doesn't always happen. And when that doesn't happen, clients do have some recourse. So what can go wrong? Well, the biggest transgression would be sex between a client and a therapist. This is probably the most common and has the gravest implications for doing harm to a client. All therapists are trained not to do it, but it happens more than the profession cares to admit. Another thing that can go wrong is that a therapist might disclose private information of yours to a third party, or a therapist might be giving advice in an area where they shouldn't be giving advice, areas outside of their area of expertise or outside of their role as a therapist. In these cases, there are procedures that you can follow. You can visit the licensing board for that therapist and start the complaints process. And they'll investigate that process. Sometimes they'll ask for more information. Sometimes they'll have enough information to follow up themselves. In more grave cases, for example, sex between a client and a therapist, they may ask for you to give more information, and that might even be in a public forum. So that's something you need to be thinking about. So is it worth it? For most victims, there are two types of justice that they would like. There's the sense that someone who's harmed them has been brought to justice. And there's also a second sense that what you've done is in some ways stop this person from harming someone else. And they're both really important, and both of them are possible through the complaints process that each licensing board has available. The place to start is to go to the licensing board site, and there'll be a very obvious form somewhere where to initiate the process. For more grave cases, you may consider an attorney's help. They might be able to give you the support that's needed through that process. And an attorney might also help you pursue civil damages, so monetary compensation for some of the harm. And that's something you might consider as well. So if you're watching this video, I hope it's not because a therapist has transgressed, but the reality of our profession is that that's a real thing and that happens. But know that there are people who can help you through this process. Please take a look at the accompanying article. There's also going to be a link to a site which shows all the licensing board links for each state and each license type. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. I'd appreciate it.